the last game we just finished watching,
Yep.
my Super Bowl prediction winner, the Bills, took care of business at home against the Baltimore Ravens. What was the final on that, Julio?
The final on that one was 27-25. Very, very, very close game.
Closer than it needed to be, but it never, to me, it didn't feel that close.
Really?
Yeah, it didn't. Like, I felt like Buffalo was always in pretty good command of the game. I just feel like they had a couple of bad plays, but you had two potential MVP candidates in Lamar and Josh Allen going head to head.
Yep.
That's a damn good matchup, man. Like that's entertaining football. Anytime those two teams get together, it's just entertaining.
And in my opinion, that should have been the AFC Championship. I honestly think that that game right there should have been the AFC Championship game right there. Just because, again, we just finished watching the game. I honestly thought it was closer than what Joe says it is. I honestly think it was a heavyweight fight, right? One person would land a left hook, the other person lands a right hook. It was just going back and forth, back and forth. And it was a great game to watch. Again, also did have some snow there, not too much, not as much as Philly, but a little bit of snow there. But for the most part, it was a great, great, great game. I enjoyed every minute of it. And I also once have the Bills picked out to make it to the Super Bowl. So um, I mean, just overall, the performance that Lamar and Josh Allen had this evening for this game was phenomenal. Both of them.
Mm-hmm.
Hats off to both of them, man. They did what they needed to do to get their team in position to win the game. Obviously, Josh had the upper hand on that because they won the game. But um, man, it was an overall great game. Overall, I can't to have nothing but positivity that come from it. That's how a football game should be, in
Yeah.
my opinion.
Yep. No complaints. That game owes me absolutely nothing. Like
No.
you had the highs and lows, the intensity, the tension,
Yep.
the action, the suspense. Like it gave you everything. And the class act that Josh Allen is, like at the end of the game,
Love
he
that.
takes the final knee and he runs immediately over to Lamar Jackson.
Love that. Yeah.
Lamar's got a big old smile on his face, like he looks like he's happy for Josh Allen, even though Baltimore lost.
Hmm.
And it's just sportsmanship and class, and that's why I said, man, like the Buffalo Bills to me are just, if my Cowboys aren't going to do anything, that's a team I want to see succeed. Like I like Josh Allen, I like that team. I feel like Josh Allen has kind of gotten some bad.
You converting to a Bills Mafia?
Well, hell, they're winning, bro. Like Bills Mafia, baby. I'm over the nonsense. But the other thing is I feel like he's still got a lot to prove, and I think he can silence all the critics
Oh yeah,
if he can
definitely.
get past Mahomes and KC next week.
And you just finished saying it earlier. He even said it in his post game interview when they were interviewing him. You know, they were like, "We know we have the Chiefs next. You know, you got to beat the man to be the man." He used that exact same quote when it comes to the Chiefs, and the Chiefs have been something that's been hanging over his head forever, and people know it. People know that if the Bills go see the Chiefs have their number 9 out of 10 times. This could be that one time that they finally get past them, and then everybody can shut the fuck up at this point and not say anything because Josh Allen would have made it past Mahomes and company and the Chiefs. So, in my opinion, if he's able to do that, if he's able to get over that hump, that's going to silence all his critics. You're going to see a brand new way of thinking when it comes to Josh Allen, coming from every corner, from social media, from media in general. They're just going to have a different take on Josh Allen going into next year if he's able to get over that hump. But until he does that, like he said, you got to beat the man to be the man. And right now, he's still trying to beat that man so that way he can be the man at this point.
Absolutely, man. So it's going to be a great championship weekend next weekend. Let me
Oh
ask you
yeah.
this, Julio. Let's just go ahead and get it out of the way. AFC, who do you have winning that game? Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs, or Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills?
Man, I'm tired of the Chiefs winning.
Okay.
It has nothing to do with that, but I've seen Josh Allen make it to that stage and fall short plenty of times to
Mhm.
where you would think that, yeah, that was a damn close game and they should have won that game, but they just never quite did enough to do it. I think that this time around, I have Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills Mafia to go up there or to stay at home because they're playing in Buffalo, I believe, right?
Playing Kansas City. Kansas City's the 1 seed.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess they're gonna have to into Kansas City and beat Mahomes at home.
Arrowhead Stadium.
If he can do that, man, that's what I want to see. I got the Bills picked to win against Kansas City. They just play a lot harder than Mahomes and company, in my opinion.
Hey, they're hot, man. Von Miller with the scoop and almost scored in this
Woo,
game. I
boy.
mean, I want to see Buffalo do something that they haven't done in quite a while, and that's make it back to the Super Bowl. And I want to see them win it. I want to see them give that city the parade that they couldn't get 4 years in a row when Jim Kelly and Thurman Thomas and them boys were playing. I think they're due, bro, and I think Bills Mafia is going to be there. They're going to represent, and Josh Allen's going to go into Arrowhead, pull off the win, and hopefully we'll see a new representative for the AFC going now into the. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, and if not, we're gonna end up seeing a three-peat, the first
That,
three-peat ever.
that's quite possible. Julio's saying if Kansas City wins, they're winning everything, so that's quite possible.
There it is.
Then you go to the NFC side, and you're looking at the Commanders and the Eagles for the third time this year. Who do you have winning that game
I
in
say it.
in Philadelphia?
I say it all the time. I'm gonna say it now. Fuck Philly.
Okay.
Commanders are gonna win. Jaden Daniels and company are just they're gonna roll in there and they're gonna do what they did to the Lions to the Eagles. They're gonna do the exact same thing. So give me the Commanders to win that game and fuck Philadelphia. That's all I'm gonna say.
Well, I believe that Philadelphia is primed and ready, bro. I think Harry Roseman did a good job getting this team built. I think picking up Saquon Barkley. You know how you say a team is like one piece away? They just
That
need
was their
that
piece.
one piece. That looks like it was their piece, bro.
That was their piece.
That looks like that was what was missing to get this team over the hump. I do not care for Philadelphia. I do not care anything about their fans. But ultimately, you have to kind of be realistic when you look at this, and you have to say, "Hey, what are the statistics? What does common sense tell you?" And common sense tells you these guys look like they're poised to be the class of the NFC. Now, Jalen Hurts being injured, how serious is it? I don't know, but we'll find out next week. I have Philly and Buffalo. You have
The Commanders and
Washington and Buffalo.
hmm
We could both be wrong on
on all of it.
Buffalo and Kansas City. I mean, it's ain't no telling, bro. Ain't no telling.
And
But
again, if you're into conspiracy theories or anything like that, if you look at the logo, the colors in the logo,
red
and
and
you
green,
think that that's who's going, I mean,
red and green.
red and green. Uh,
So we'll find out, man. But yeah, I think it's going to be another good weekend of playoff football next week. We'll see who our Super Bowl contenders are after next week. But with that being said, we do want to thank everybody that's taking the time to watch. Please continue to like, comment, subscribe on these videos. We do appreciate all your support. Please drop us a comment. If you have any feedback, I know we had somebody that was like, hey, the flames are kind of distracting. We did change them up. Hopefully that helps. But whatever. We're growing, man. We're trying
Yes.
to make some tweaks to the show and all for the better. So with that being said, we do want to thank you once again. And until next time, we'll catch you in the next one. Peace.
Peace.